to Canada from Vietnam as refugees. They were traveled by boat to Hong Kong, and they ended up staying in Hong Kong for around 3 to 4 years before they finally arrived in Canada. I was born in Quebec, but then my family quickly moved to Vancouver when I was around 2 years old. So Vancouver is my hometown. Famous for beautiful forests, rain, 4 seasons, everything is great, and Vancouver has been all I've ever known. After university, I had the chance to move to Korea, and I jumped at the opportunity. Living there, I realized that I was very fond of Asia. After living in Korea for a couple months, I had the chance to go to Vietnam. It had been 7 years before I'd ever gone back, and I fell absolutely in love with the country. My first trip back to Vietnam at 23 years old was completely different from any other. First of all, I went without any family, and I went with my best friend. Together we shared laughs and drinks, and we even rode a motorbike together for the first time ever. Vietnam has incredible beaches, but nothing compares to home. This lake, the weather, the coolness, the fog, everything about BC is amazing. It's funny, I was born and raised in Canada, but I never really felt Canadian. And now that I live in Vietnam, I don't really feel Vietnamese because everyone treats me as a foreigner. So I'm kind of in this weird space where it's like, am I more Canadian? Am I more Vietnamese? What does it mean to be Vietnamese Canadian? And I'm trying to figure that out right now. So my parents are originally from Hai Phong, Vietnam. And Hai Phong is famous for okay. I was born in Quebec. What's a blurb? After 7 years of not coming back to Vietnam, I finally went when I was 23 years old after I have lived English is hard. Okay.
Bloopers.
Okay. The relationships I had with the people around me. Okay, stop.
What?